right. Cheers, Buckaroo. I think I just shotgunned the fastest I've done in a very long time. Because,
Oh, that's so cold.
dude, your eyes.
I know. Welcome back to another fantabulous episode of Two Drunk Guys in a Football Podcast. I am your co-host, Marcus, the Hammer Mary.
And I am the other co-host, Skinny Domestic. I'm just going to apologize real quick about my lighting and everything. My bulb to my light literally busted as I turned it on to start the pod today. So I got to run with my beautiful not natural light, but overhead light. So my glasses are going to glare harder and all that stuff. It's not going to be as good as quality. With that, you can enjoy Marcus's great iPhone camera and lighting, beautiful lighting and stuff. With that, we have a good episode this week. We are almost, I think, like halfway done through the college season. We're a third of the way done with the NFL season. Fantasy, we're basically about halfway through in terms of regular season stuff. Then we hit the playoffs.
Yep.
Bunch of news, bunch of upsets this last week. We're going to be doing should we be worried? Like halfway through the season, should we be worried? Or fantasy, should we be worried? I have a couple college, should we be worried ones. Just conversation things. Should we be worried moving forward? Bad betting, of course, and then our pick'ems, which this week we have 7 pick'ems for games. So can hopefully we can go 7-0 and rack that college pick'ems up because it's not going too well. We're above 500, but why don't you go ahead, Marcus, and get us started with the news?
Mike Gesicki on IR.
Noah Fant to the moon.
Noah Font to the moon. Also, Emeka Buka is hurt with a hamstring. He's going to miss a little bit of time, but it's not as severe as they thought it could have been, which is good because I'm like, thank goodness. What else
that's
is going on?
One of the conversations I have later. We'll dive into that a little bit more, but it's big. I mean, he's been hot, and that team's been hot, and you're missing some pass catchers, so it'll be interesting to see what they do this week for sure.
Yep. Ravens C.J. Gardner-Johnson was released from the practice squad. Not good, dude. I've never seen someone fall this hard in the NFL since Antonio Brown. So, what are you going to do? Anthony Richardson placed on IR, orbital fracture. How the mighty have fallen, dude.
Which didn't he,
terrible.
I don't. That was such a weird one out of the blue too. Like, because you said he got.
I don't even know how he did it.
Yeah. It was very discreet in terms of what was going on.
Puka Nacua is dealing with an ankle injury. He might miss some time.
That'll be big, but if you're a Devontae Adams owner, it'll be even bigger for you.
It'll be big, and that's all I have.
Okay.
What do you have?
Garrett Wilson, hyperextended knee, so he'll miss some time. So that Jets team just gets even worse. I'm going to assume, I know we talked about it last week in terms of trades or things that we would like to see or think should happen. At this point, they got to make a trade for a wide receiver. They have to. If he's going to miss 2 to 3 weeks, and that's like cutting it like minimum, you got to make
welcome to New York, DJ Moore.
It's really the only team that I can think of off the top of my head that has some guys they could probably get rid of. Alan Lazard, wide receiver 1. It's already been a shit show. in terms of Justin Fields throwing the ball, it's going to get worse now. I think it's going to be bad.
Oh, fuck
Like
yeah.
the only
Fuck
person
yeah, it
maybe
is.
worth having is Brees Hall, and that's cutting it very, very. Titans fire Brian Callahan after their what are they 1-5 start. They have not looked good. Are you on Wi-Fi?
It says you're breaking up, but I
This
just
is I'm
shut
breaking
off my Wi-Fi. Is it better now?
a little bit. Titans
Yeah, I don't
fired
know if
Brian
I'm breaking.
Callahan, so Titans will be looking for a new head coach next year. I heard Bill Belichick might be available next year after this North Carolina stint. Zadarius Smith
Yeah, dude, he's
retires
gonna be
after.
back and better than ever.
We'll see about that. Zadarius Smith retires after 11 seasons. Gets beat by the Giants and is like, yeah, we're gonna hang this up. Kind of shocked that he didn't retire at the beginning of the season, just because the last couple of years he's been injured, hasn't really done much. Fred Warner, broken and dislocated ankle, so he is out. And again, I'm swearing, the 49ers are doing things to keep CMC healthy, and it involves sacrificing every other one of their players.
Fair.
Yeah, you're frozen now.
Oh,
Oh man.
am I frozen or am I
Yeah,
just
you're
still?
glitchy and
I don't know. I'm watching the stream and it looks like I'm just blind. Can you hear you? I think you're crazy.
I don't know, man.
Oh, maybe it is. Like,
Go back to Wi-Fi.
but anyway, keep talking. We're
Okay.
fine.
Damar Hamlin on IR for pectoral injury. Brian Branch is suspended for the altercation after the Chiefs Lions game. Um,
That was wild.
yeah, it didn't shake Patty Mahomes' hand. Pacheco was all up in his ear and stuff. I don't know what was going on with that either. And then
Well,
Juju,
then he fucking punched Juju.
yeah. Oh man. Then lastly, Penn State QB Drew Allar, however the fuck you say his last name. He had a season-ending injury, and then included with that, Penn State fires James Franklin after I think their 3-3 start. Um, James Franklin, as a coach against AP top 10 teams, has a .160 win percentage. Just was not getting
I
the
saw
job
that.
done.
He's like 1-18, isn't he?
Yeah, just awful, god awful. So Penn State has an opening. Drew Allaire impacts some draft stock capital for him because he declared to come back instead of hitting the draft, which at this rate, hit the draft probably could have been a first or second round draft pick if you would have came
Would
out
have
last
stayed.
season.
Yeah.
And said he stayed hoping you could raise it up a little bit higher or something, and it's going to impact you. College news. We had a bunch of upsets and things like that. Iowa 37-0'd Wisconsin, which is nuts in Big Ten football. Props to Iowa. Iowa, ever since the Iowa State game, they've really turned things around. Number 7 Indiana upsets number 3 Oregon 30-20. Had the wedding, so we didn't get to see. I didn't get to watch much of that game. I caught the end of it. By at that point, they were already up. I think they were up 30-20 by the time I joined. Kind of shocking, but Indiana looks good. That quarterback, he's looking like the real deal. Looking like, and right now, because of how well Indiana's playing, he is shot up the NFL mock draft boards, like projected to go number 1 overall type stuff. In a lot of mocks for the next year's draft. So Indiana might be a force to reckon with this year.
That's right,
Uh,
baby.
Colorado upsets number 22 Iowa State 24-17. Iowa State's god awful. I don't know what is going on with them, but they are not winning good. I know there was a controversial missed penalty, non-flag thrown, which could have changed the outcome of the game, but you can't let one thing like that decide games. Unfortunately, Rocco Beck has not looked good in like when you need him to, like third downs, missing some wide open receivers or tight ends, and our run game was good. Had over 100 some rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, so that's good. And then our defense just has not been playing too well. But they got a bye week to gather themselves again. Number 1 Ohio State defeats number 17 Illinois 34-16. I think everybody knew that was going to come. I guess not ranked Texas beats number 6 Oklahoma 23-6. Texas coming back a little bit after
Well,
after all the overhype coming into the season and then the disappointment because of that. But Oklahoma looked the worst they've looked all season, and scoring 6 points is wild. Number 8 Bama defeats number 14 Missouri 27-24. Hey, Missouri still has a chance to win the SEC. They just got to win out and hope that other teams lose. But
damn it, Missouri. Damn it.
Bama is back. All right, Bama is back. USC upsets 15 Michigan 31-13. I thought Michigan was back. Michigan is not back. USC has looked good. They've had some pretty decent wins over the last couple weeks, and I think they'll continue to pile that on. Utah upsets number 21 Arizona State 42-10. I'm not going to get on the Utah hype train yet because every time I do, they lose. So
Yeah, Arizona State just doesn't have Cam Scattaboo no more, dude. And that's what hurts him.
And then Pitt upsets number 25 Florida State 34-31. Just when I thought the Florida State was back, they're 0-3 in ACC play, which is wild. They're like, I think over the last 8 ACC games, they're 0-8. They have not won an ACC game in quite a while. So
ACC is tough, dog.
yeah.
FSU just can't do it.
Games, NFL games. The Vikings had a bye week, so they lost. Eagles 17, Giants 34. Thursday night football. That was just bad football. It was terrible.
Scattaboo,
dude. Quinyon Mitchell was fine. As soon as Quinyon Mitchell went out of the game, everything just crumbled even harder. We had Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo guarding Lil Jordan Humphreys and Wandale Robinson and couldn't. This upcoming week, if we don't have Quinyon Mitchell, Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are going to both set the NFL record for receiving yards by a duo in a game because Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo are fucking ass.
You guys got punched in the mouth by the CTE Kings. And it was a bad loss for the Eagles. The Eagles shouldn't want it, but I'm going to tell you this. And I'm just going to say this, and you're not going to like this, but I'm going to tell you this. Scattaboo outplayed Saquon Barkley. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. And Jackson Dart outplayed your Lord and Savior, Jalen Hurts.
We play him again in 2 weeks. I'm not worried.
You guys should have never lost that game. Period.
Yeah, we shouldn't have. But in the NFL, injuries happen, and injuries make a huge impact.
Eagles are literally either the Super Bowl champions or frauds. No in between.
Pretty much. That's how it is as an Eagles fan. We play again in 2 weeks, and have the right people back, hopefully. And we play at home. I don't think it's gonna be what this was. I don't know what the fuck was going on in their heads or minds, or couldn't match the energy. What the fuck? But this upcoming week, I am worried though if Quinyon Mitchell does not play because our defense is gonna, like I said, Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson are gonna put up. They're gonna make JJ McCarthy look like he's fucking Tom Brady, the way those DBs are. So. At least with Quinyon, we can slow down maybe one of those guys. Um, then another couple upsets. The Panthers upset the Cowboys 30-27. Um,
Rico Dowdle revenge tour, baby.
yeah, that was wild. Over 200 some, what it was like, over 200 some scrimmage yards, and the,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean the Cowboys offense is rolling. It's their defense. Their defense has been atrocious, and that's what we all expected. We expected that to happen, and I think the big one was the Cowboys were winning those games. You know that they've been winning, or at least tied with the Packers. The games that they had shouldn't have even been in because of how bad their defense has played. But
Dude,
Dak's been playing
this
well.
changes this changes Chuba Hubbard. It went from like an 80-20 black backfield split to like this legitimately could be a 50-50 backfield split.
Yeah, I was. That's one of my should we be worried talks,
Oh.
or one of them. We'll
Oh,
dive into
sorry,
that.
sorry, sorry.
No, no, you're good. And then lastly, the Falcons upset the Bills 24-14. Um,
Bijan Robinson's the best running back in the league, and it's not close. That's all that showed
dude,
me. Drake
and
London finally had a great game.
he even had a touchdown take it stolen because of Tyler well, not, I guess I can't say he had a touchdown stolen, but Tyler Algier came in and scored like a 20-30 yard rushing touchdown. So like that was more potential that Bijan could have had if he doesn't take it to the house.
Yeah,
The Bills defense has not looked good either. I
no.
it, Now the Falcons play next week or whatever. I don't know if they have the bye or whatever, but they're gonna play, and then whoever they play is just gonna shit on. It could be the worst fucking team in the league, but they're gonna get shit on now because that's just how the Falcons are. Look good one week.
Remember what? Remember what you told me that the NFC East wasn't a good division for football. Guess who's not leading the NFC East right now? The Buffalo Bills. Guess who's leading the
You mean the AFC
NFL
East?
AFC East? Yeah,
Yeah,
AFC
somebody
East.
doesn't know ball. Jeez.
AFC East. Oh, quit it, quit it, quit it. You know I know ball. The Patriots looking fucking good, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's not easy. Or yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. Um,
You're easy.
Moving on to bad betting, we went 3-1 last week. I thought it was worse because of the games, but I couldn't remember who we bet on. But we're 11-13 now, so we're slowly coming back to 500. This week we're taking the Bears minus 5.5 versus the Saints. The Bears are looking good. I think that offense is finally clicking. Marcus just had to shit talk Caleb Williams one week, and then everything's kind of turned around. We're gonna take
Exactly.
the Panthers minus 1.5 against the Jets. Jets are poverty. They just lost their number one wide receiver. No idea what that team's gonna look like. And the Panthers have been balling out. Like they've looked good. We're gonna take the Pats minus 7 against the Titans. Again, another team that's playing hot, looking good. Upset the Bills against another team that's looking to be a top 3 pick this year. And then we're gonna take the Packers minus 6.5 against the Cards. Packers are rolling and looking good. The Cards are broken. They don't got much um, out, outside of Trey McBride. Really, I mean, Barv has looked decent, but there's not much going on for that offense for him. So if you wanted to, as of right now, parlay those together, $10 would pay you about $125. Clearly, some of that can change as you go and make those. So our topics this week is just should we be worried? I did a bunch of different ones, like fantasy wise. I did one college football one, and then I have a couple like NFL record team standing ones. So we could just kind of go down whatever, and then
It really doesn't matter how we do it because we
yeah,
both give our perspective. So
yep, yeah. So
I, you
go
want me to
ahead.
start
Yeah,
with
go
mine?
ahead.
Saquon Barkley.
Should we be worried? Yeah, we should be.
I agree. I agree. And I said, I don't get good vibes from Saquon Barkley in fantasy this year, and I thought it was because of injury, but no, this Eagles team just the offense is not good. Like I don't know what happened to this team, but Jalen Hurts looks bad. And usually I'm a big Jalen Hurts guy. He's probably still top 10 in fantasy, I'd imagine.
He's
But
4, I think, right now,
yeah, yeah,
which
because
is
he has such upside running
crazy to think that he's 4 with
and he
how
scores a lot of
bad
touchdowns
he's played.
rushing.
Yeah, but he's only
But
thrown like 7 passing touchdowns. Like it's not even like it's
yeah, but it's tush push though. Tush push like goal line shit. Like he does score a lot of rushing touchdowns. He is by far one of the best goal line rushing quarterbacks in
well,
the
yeah.
NFL.
Um, I'm interested to see how many rushing touchdowns he has this year. Let me look. 1 second.
Probably a decent amount. But he vultures Saquon Barkley. And I don't know what's wrong, but Saquon Barkley doesn't look like Saquon Barkley, and there's too many touches on that body.
You want to know what's wrong?
Well,
Our new offensive coordinator is terrible. Like, it is terrible. And then our offensive line is just not what it was a year ago. I know we've dealt with some injuries, but like 3 or 4 of those guys have been on that line. Like the Rams game, we lost Lane Johnson. We put in the backup. He shuts it in the bed, and then we put in our backup's backup, and he holds it down for us. So it's that offensive line just is not blocking, the way we know the Eagles' offensive line blocks, which then results in Jalen Hurts getting sacked more often, having to run out of the pocket more often.
yeah.
Saquon not getting the 4+ yards downfield before getting touched type runs. We opened up the Giants game with 2 runs of I think like 15 and 12 yards, and then after that our running offense just went to shit. Like our blocking was terrible. The only upside though is even though he's not running well, we've got him going in the pass game more than we probably would. Because that's always kind of been the thing with him with Jalen is to getting him to the running game. But Jalen Hurts has 5 rushing touchdowns, and I know 2 of them at least are not tush pushes. I know 2 of them for sure have not been tush pushes, but still.
So
yeah, I would.
7 touchdowns.
I'm hoping that with this mini bye week, we having 2 bad losses. The Broncos, so much we were up 17-3, bad loss. Broncos are still a playoff team, good team, but getting your ass kicked by the Giants, I'm hoping with that in a mini bye week, really finally get something going. I mean, last year we started 2-2, 2-2, had a bad loss, got our shit beat by the Bucks, and then we went on to win a Super Bowl. So I'm hoping that's kind of going on here. New offensive coordinator, he's ass. I'm hoping something changes with that, but I can't guarantee it. And then, yeah, I would be worried. For me, my first one is, it's not as far as this one goes. I guess it's more of a short-term thing, but it's for fantasy-wise. Should be worried about Baker Mayfield's production a little bit. Chris Godwin out. Ibuka going to be out. Mike Evans out. He's throwing to Tez Johnson, Sterling Sharp. I guess he's still got Kate Otten. But, those guys are not those 3. So how much of a fall off do you think he's going to have, if he does have one?
He's top 5 right now in fantasy, I'd imagine.
It's got to be top 10. I don't know if he's in the top 5 because of his rushing, but...
Dude, he's been rushing like a motherfucker this year. I'll tell you right now. Right now, he is quarterback 3.
3, okay.
Yeah, I would say he's going to stay top 5. I'm not worried about Baker, and here's why.
I guess I'm more of a short-terming it, not for the rest of this. Saquon's more of a rest of the season thing. I would say more for over the next couple weeks. Should you be worried about Baker Mayfield?
I don't think so. He has 22 rushes, or no. He has 158 rushing yards on the season. He's been running quite a bit for 4 games. It's roughly 25 points a game, or 2 points a game, basically. I guess however you figure it. I don't know how many games it'd be divided by 6. That'd be over 2 points a game.
Yeah.
3 points a game, less than 3 points a game, whatever it'd be.
2.5.
2.5 points a game. So he's doing more with his legs. And I just think that this team runs around Baker, and I feel like he's going to pass the shit out of the ball because the defense doesn't seem like it's that good, and they're always in shootouts. So he's getting a lot of garbage time. He's getting a lot of, competitive, high scoring games. I just think Baker will be fine. They'll find someone to get it to. He's got a decent receiving back, and it's not like these guys are going to be gone forever. I do think that overall, I am concerned about Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin's back on the injury report for his ankle that he broke last year. in his fibula, which means that he's probably getting compartment syndrome or something's going on where that's swelling up and not healing right. That worries me. Mike Evans worries me. He hasn't been healthy, so he's been doing it with a rookie rookie wide receiver, Mbuka, who is a pro and who's a very good player. But like I think that he's right now how hot he's playing. He might be wide receiver agnostic. Look at how what's his face is doing it in New England. What the fuck? Drake May. Drake May's running the ball quite a bit, but Drake May's passing the shit out of the ball to a corpse of Stephon Diggs and Kayshon Boutte. Like, I think we can be okay. I think we'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'm not worried about Baker Mayfield. I think Baker Mayfield, like, once he threw it to Tez Johnson and they were, did you see that where Tez Johnson thought they were saying that he's the MVP?
Yeah, yeah, that was
What a fucking dumbass. That's
hilarious.
funny, but what a dumbass. But, like, he is the MVP, surefire MVP. Like, he's good.
Yeah,
He's playing his ass off.
yeah, I would agree. I'm not worried for the long run. Maybe this game, if all three are out, sure, it might not be the best game that Baker has, but in terms of long run, as long as he's got at least one of those guys, he'll be okay.
Uh, James Cook, zero receiving yards, zero catches in the last 2 games.
I'm gonna be worried. What's he
I'm
doing?
a
What's he?
little
I guess what is he doing on the ground? I know.
not very well.
I
He's been
saw. I
terrible.
saw a stat that the the two losses that they've only lost when he doesn't have over 100 either rushing yards or total yards in a game or something like that. Um,
I gotta
or
get him involved.
over 100 total yards or something.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because 44. Yeah, so over 100 yards. If he doesn't have a whole over 100 total yards, they've lost, which is true. The last two games he's lost. Um, yeah, they're not. I
They're
think
not
the
using him.
Yeah, I think the big thing for that is like the last 2 weeks they they were in shootouts. So Josh Allen, being the quarterback he is, he's gonna throw it downfield. Um, I guess maybe I'm gonna change my answer now that I'm thinking about it and looking at it. I'm not gonna be worried about it. I think I think knowing that stat of him not having over 100 yards, total yards in a game, like I know everybody screams Josh Allen, but like he's kind of the guy in terms of like you got to get him going to be successful to open up your offense. You can't rely on Josh Allen to throw the ball and not get him included in either the pass or run game. And I think the offensive coordinator probably is going to be taking notes on that and making sure that moving forward we're going to get him involved, even if it's a screen, check down, whatever. Let James cook. All right.
Let him cook. I'm semi worried. We'll see how she goes. This Bills offense has had 2 rough games, but it's a long season, and it's not how you start; it's always how you finish. That's what people remember always. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. But I think he might be all right, but we'll see.
So my next one you already kind of brought up earlier, Chua Hubbard. Uh, and should you be worried? Dowdle has had back-to-back 30-plus point fantasy games. He's had over 400 yards from scrimmage in 2 games. Like you said, it went from a 80-20 to probably closer to a 50-50 now. Um, and it's not like Hubbard was doing
Lighten it
anything
up.
and lighting it up either. So like Dowdle could
Yeah.
come in and turn it into a 60-40 backfield his way. Um, if I'm a Chuba Hubbard owner right now, I am worried. I am very worried.
I am worried. I think that this is cause for concern.
I
100%.
think I think I was looking at ESPN earlier. I think he's only projected like 10 points this week if he plays, and then I think
Yeah.
Dowdle is projected a little bit more actually. So you're already seeing the effect of 2 big games and breaking out already. So yeah, if I have Hubbard, he's definitely a guy that you better hope that you have other guys to potentially be playing in the long run, or if you can trade him for something at least now. Somebody doesn't believe in the Rico Dowdle hype or something. Get a little something
Yeah.
back for him. But I you're going to go away from him being clear cut one.
I agree 100%. This is cause for concern. Without a doubt. My last one that I have is Brock Bowers. And I am worried. The knee injury, he played through it, and it seems like it's just gotten worse. I am extremely worried about the outlook of Brock Bowers this year. Because not only that, we have to play through an injury on an offense that's not efficient. And Geno Smith experience, he's not really that good. So, like, I just don't get good vibes from the Raiders, obviously.
You got him fantasy wise. You drafted him in the end of second, early third.
Yeah.
He has not returned anything close to value.
Mm-hmm.
When he was healthy and playing, wasn't really getting involved in the offense. And now he's missed, what, 2 games now? And potentially could be longer. I would be worried too, especially for the return and investment stage. Um, Maybe once he's back fully healthy, you could, you can settle for it. I know people that have it, like Austin has him in one of the leagues, and luckily he was able to go and get Darren Waller, which has helped pan out. But some of
Yeah.
those people out there aren't in that position. They're not getting a backup tight end or have a replacement for him that's just as good. At this rate, you're better off just going to get Michael Mayer and you get the same fucking production value. Because Mayer's played pretty decent. I think Mayer's looked better than fucking what Brock did with Gino. I would. He's so talented, and you want it to be good, but trusting Gino is very hard. Very
It
hard.
is. It is. 100%.
So I have just a random bunch of things. Should we be worried that the Texans are 2-3?
No. Easiest division in football. I'll stand on that business. There's a very easy, like the Jags, have they had some moments where they've looked good? Yes. Have the Colts had moments where they look good? Yes. But have they both been brought down to earth? Yes. That division's up in the air. It is not unlikely to me at 2-3 that the Texans could win that division. I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying it's just as likely they win the division as the Colts or the Jags. That's what I'm going to say.
I think the biggest thing for the Texans is just that offensive line. It's got to stay consistent, and you can't let C.J. Stroud get murdered 6 to 8 times a game. Um, should we be worried about the 1-5 Ravens?
Yeah. Extremely competitive division. Obviously, the Bengals aren't what they were, but like the Steelers are taking off and winning games while the Ravens are losing games. And the Ravens and Steelers always have a competitive game. And also, that division's not a cakewalk. Like the Bengals might not play competitive without Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow might come back depending on if they can do that. I still think they're like 4-3 right now, or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know what the record is, but they had an okay record once he lost. I don't know. They probably won a game yet. So probably what, 2-4.
Bengals
They
are
were
2-4.
2.
Yep. Browns and
Yeah,
Ravens
that's
are
wrong.
1-5. Steelers are 4-1. Currently
And the
without.
Browns worry me more than the Bengals right now.
Yeah. Especially with the Ravens, your defense is not. The Ravens' defense has been atrocious. They were projected to be a top 5 defense coming into the season with what they had.
A lot of injuries though. A
Yeah,
lot of
and
injuries.
it has not been good. You have Lamar out still. Derrick Henry, because you've been down a lot of games, Derrick Henry can't be the Derrick Henry that you want. Um, and then yeah, I at 1-5, I would be very worried. This is where the Bengals were, what, a year or two ago, where they were like 2-5 or something. And it's like you have to win out the rest of your games to even have a shot, especially in the AFC. Um,
Yeah.
if Lamar does not play this week, I would be very, very. I'd be worried at 1-3 with the Ravens, but um, at this rate, it might be a season where they're not making the playoffs. And then my last team ones are: should we be worried that the Bills and Eagles have both lost 2 straight?
Bills, no. I think Josh Allen and James Cook combo can bring them to the promised land. It never was about their defense. And I feel like Josh Allen is that good. Eagles, yes. 100% yes. And the reason being is Jalen Hurts, regardless of what you want to say to him, he is a premier game manager. He's probably one of the best game managers in the league, but he is not someone that can he win you games? Yes, but is he a Patrick Mahomes and a Josh Allen where he will win you games most weeks and he can win despite of a terrible team? No, he's not. He's not that guy. So
James
I
Brody
don't.
says John Harbaugh is going to lose his job.
I don't know if he'd lose his job. That'd be kind of wild to me,
Yeah,
but I don't think
I don't think it happens. I think because of his
he's been too
history.
consistent.
Yeah, exactly. And with coaches like that have been doing it a while, like if your star quarterback gets hurt and misses weeks, it's just like the Bengals. Joe Burrow's been hurt how many seasons? You know, he's not getting fired. He's been successful. He took him to a Super Bowl. You know, like I get he didn't win the Super Bowl, but he's been successful when Joe Burrow's healthy.
He might get fired
Yeah,
after this
but
year. I'm not
but
going.
but he hasn't yet. Is like
No.
after all the. I know Harbaugh has a lot more of a history with the Ravens,
Yeah.
clearly. So I think that is protecting his job for sure. Um, I, it'd be wild. That would be, dude. That would be so wild if they did fire him. And it's funny because the Steelers are 4-1, and everybody's like, "Well, this is the year Mike Tomlin doesn't go over 500 and has a winning record." And right now, they're on pace to do it again, and it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you don't. I don't think people realize how hard that is to fucking do, especially with the teams that he's been dealt with over the last couple of years with quarterback and injuries and stuff. Um, I have a college one. I just made a big old list of things that just were going through my head when I did this. Plus, it's good talk conversation. Um, should we be worried about Texas? They currently are a two-loss team. Um, in the SEC, there's 9 teams with 1 loss or less currently, so they're like 10 on the list of total wins. Um, with that, before you make your decision, they still have 3 games where they play currently ranked teams of Vandy, Georgia, and Texas A&M.
I mean, if anything, that gives them a chance to get back into the college football playoffs because of strength of schedule. But I mean, yeah, the hype train went too far. Like I think that the pressure's gotten to Arch Manning. I still think he's a good quarterback, but like I think it's gone too far. Now they had a big game against
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. So, and that's an impressive win. That's good to have under the belt, but we'll see. I still believe in Arch Manning. I still believe in Texas. So we'll see how she goes, but I'm not so worried.
I was just talking about this at the wedding. Was it was it Jacob Thompson? I think it was Jacob. We were just like talking about how the college football playoff committee has to be shitting their pants right now with what are they going to do. Penn State was going to be a team in there, probably won't be. I mean, Notre Dame is on a verge of potentially not being in it. They're one more loss away. Texas was supposed to be in there, currently not.
Hey, I just want to put this out here. Guess who's second in the college football pick'ems right now, and everyone shit on me, dude.
I'm dead last. Nothing that I have done. I have decided I'm never touching Clemson again. I don't care how they can have the fucking Deshaun Watson days of Clemson, the Trevor Lawrence days of Clemson teams going on. I'm not fucking touching them because every time I do, they suck ass. So I'm never touching Clemson again. And it has not been good. Colorado won last week, so at least I know I got at least a point. You know. Okay. Steelers and Rodgers look really good this year. Yes, I agree. Steelers are that team that like you want to be like, wow, they could really win the division, but then it's like a healthy Joe Burrow and the Bengals and the healthy Lamar and the Ravens. It's so hard to be like, yeah, they're not gonna beat them out in the long run. But They have looked good.
Yeah, they have.
And then when you guys get the chance, we need to rank the best playing top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL so far. So like top 10 quarterbacks that have like for this year, how they've played. I mean, I can tell you right now, my number one's Baker Mayfield, if that helps.
I mean, are we talking about real NFL or fantasy
We'll
football?
go
Because
real
there's a difference.
NFL. I'm going Baker Mayfield.
I'd agree. Baker Mayfield. Um,
Now after that, I know Dak probably deserves to be up there. I don't know if
Dak's
he'd be
up
two
there.
or three, but Baker
I would
Mayfield's
say
my number
Josh
one.
Allen and Patrick Mahomes have both played pretty well. Um,
Maybe
Caleb
we'll
Williams.
we'll do it for next episode.
Unfortunately.
We'll do that. That'll be a topic for next episode for sure. We'll for
Yeah.
sure do that next episode because I can't even think. I can barely think of maybe five quarterbacks that have.
Justin Herbert.
Uh uh Daniel Jones. All right. Uh,
Ooh.
but no, we'll do that next week. We'll do our top 10 like week as of week 8 through the season top 10 quarterbacks. Um, and then my last one, because this one's kind of, I mean, like clearly, like I had some other ones, like the Chiefs receivers with Rasheed Rice coming back. I think we can all agree Rice is going to come in and take some stuff away from there. But this one is, should we be worried about Kenneth Walker?
Yeah.
Which I looked at this and I don't know what the fuck the Seahawks are doing with Zach Charbonnet
Yeah.
when I looked at the numbers. Like they want him to be Tyler Algier to Bijan, but he's not. So Kenneth Walker's snap percentage has skyrocketed down. I think he's been in the 30s and 40s the last couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I don't think they like Kenneth Walker. I don't know what it is about him, whether it's injuries or whatever, but they love them some
it's
Zach Charbonnet.
so wild.
He's a less efficient running back. But here's the thing. Like what, Kenneth Walker's got to be getting close to his fourth year in the league. He's probably gonna be a free agent next year.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah. Zach Charbonnet's playing like 60% of the snaps. Kenneth Walker's been playing 35 and 40, and he's almost doubling the efficiency of what Zach Charbonnet is putting up, which is
yeah.
wild to me. Wild. As a team that is trying to win, especially the Seahawks, who are tied for their division right now, you you would think you'd play the guy that's efficient, and he's had
Yeah.
some major things called back. He's got the same amount of rushing touchdowns as Zach Charbonnet, for which some of those are because that penalty that he had. They took him out of the game because he had that unnecessary roughness. So they made him sit out a drive, and Charbonnet scored on that drive, I believe. But like, it, I want to say I'm not worried, but because of how the Seahawks have been operating with him, you
You
kind of
are
gotta
worried.
be. You
Yeah.
have to be. The numbers don't make any sense, and it's weird that the Seahawks don't go by the numbers. But um, I have him in a fantasy league in the dynasty. I traded for him, and I'm gonna keep playing him because he is the better back. He's the fucking better back, and I'm just waiting for the Seahawks to finally fucking realize that or something because it is ridiculous. If you have a guy that's putting up, I think he's averaging like 2.7 yards a carry. Like it's not good. It's not good
Mhm.
football, and you're forcing it way too much. But that's all I had for our should you be worried. I do have a fun little topic before we get into our pickups. I want you to rank, like this is like you completely create your own numbers, but for numbers 1 to 5, you're going to rank your top 5 number beers to drink. So like your number 1 is like 6 beers are the best number of beers to drink. And then your number 2 would be like 3 beers. You know what I'm saying? You getting the vibe there?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, okay. So like what would you say is the best number amount of beers to drink?
Oh, okay. I think I get what you're putting down, boy. I would say the best beer for I'd say 5 beers.
5 beers. Okay. So now 5 beers is like your number one. Like that is the best good amount of beers to drink. What would be your number two? Like, would it be 4 beers, 6 beers, 3 beers, 11 beers? Like, what's another like?
I would say number 2, 6 beers.
So 5 is the Marcus is feeling good, but he's not drunk yet. 6 is the I'm drunk Marcus. Number 3, what would be the second or the third best number of beers to drink?
I'd say 4. Getting a little buzzy poo, but not anything crazy.
All right, number 4.
Yeah.
All right, no, like number 4. Like, what would be your fourth best?
Oh, let's go 7 beers.
Getting sloppy, Marcus. Now, and then what would be your number 5?
Oh, 8 beers, dude. You gotta go. You gotta go up.
See, me being bigger than you, I did one was 6, just a nice 6-pack, get you going. 2, the second best number of beers is 3 beers. You go to the bar with a buddy, just go and have a couple beers. I know some people say couples 2, but I think couples 3 for me. Number 3 is you go the 2 beers. So that third one just gets you over good. Number 2, 2 is just like, I should probably do one more before I leave. My number 4 is 8 beers. I don't know why I did 8, but 8 just seemed like a good amount of beers. And my number 5 is the 12. You get to a 12-pack, you're drunk and probably thrown up, but like you're feeling good at 12. You get a 12-pack in. Yours is 5, 6, 4, 7, 8. I love it. All right, so that's I don't know. I saw a video. I don't even remember. Somebody did it, but I watched it and I thought, that's a good little Oh, also, we need to do a beer review this year. We have not done one yet.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, we did the Happy Dads, but
Happy Dads.
we need to do one.
Yeah, we should do one
for the pod. We'll have to figure that out. But college, we got 7 pick'ems this week. Last week I went 3-2. Austin went 3-2, and you went 2-3 because you didn't. I peer pressured you into picking Mizzou since you had them winning the SEC. So, with that, we have, like I said, 7 games. The first one is Iowa versus Penn State, and Iowa is a 2.5 favorite.
I don't know, because
head coach just got fired, backup quarterback coming in, Iowa's been hot. Penn State, I think, is at home.
Give me Penn State.
I'm going to take Iowa. I want to take Penn State just because maybe with that new quarterback they'll get something going, but Iowa's look good. Give me Iowa. Top 25 matchup, we got number 10 LSU versus number 17 Vandy.
Give me LSU.
I'm going to take LSU too. I still have hope in Nussmeier. He's got to do something here pretty soon. Number 5 Ole Miss versus number 9 Georgia. Ole Miss is -7.5.
Give me Georgia, dude. I never bet against Georgia.
I'm taking Ole Miss. Georgia's done for. I'm telling you, buddy. Number 11. Jeez. Number 11 Tennessee versus number 6 Bama. Bama is favored by 7.5.
Give me Bama.
Because they back, baby. Bama is back. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Number 20 USC versus 13 Notre Dame. Notre Dame is favored by 9.5.
Give me Notre Dame, baby.
I like me some Notre Dame. They've been disappointing, but I can't quit the Jeremiah Love train now. Go Notre Dame.
I can't quit you, Jeremiah. I can't quit you.
Number 23 Utah versus number 15 BYU. Utah is favored 3.5.
Give me Utah. Those crazy Mormons, dude. Those crazy Mormons.
I'm taking. They're both Mormons. It's BYU
I
and
know.
Utah.
I know.
Ugh.
So I said those crazy Mormons.
I'm taking BYU. I can't get on the Utah hype yet. They got to win this game, and then I'll get on, and then they'll lose, and then I'll be like, what the fuck? And then our last game is your number 18 Virginia Cavaliers versus number 0, because they're not ranked, Washington State. Virginia opens up as a minus 17.5 point favorite.
Give me Virginia, baby. Let's go. Woo!
I'm going to take Virginia, and I seriously fucking hate that you picked to be a Cavaliers fan. And then it's been so good for you. Like, this is such bullshit. Like, what the fuck?
I know good football, Skinny.
Dude, I remember when you were looking at it, you were like, I think I made a mistake. Malachi Fields left for Notre Dame. You were just like,
I was like, fuck! It's because I talked about Malachi Fields for like 3 days. I'm like, dude, Malachi Fields is so good, bro. And I was like, fuck!
Then he's like, he's on Notre Dame.
That's why I think my pick'ems are going my college football pick'em things was going so well, because I took Virginia, baby.
Well, yeah, when you get a team that, like the sleeper teams, that definitely helps. All right. Last but not least, our NFL pick'ems. Last week I went 9-7. Marcus went 10-5. Or wait, I went 9-6. 7's way too many. That's what was throwing me off.
Can you still see me, Skinny?
Your camera's froze right now.
1 second. God damn it. Motherfucker, dude. Did it not save my pick'ems? I hate what this shit does. Save my pick'ems, boy. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get my shit up while you're here. Okay, can you see my camera now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick, pick'ems, I'm 63-30-1. Marcus is 58-35-1. So I'm over the 2-1. You're almost there.
Okay. Thursday night football. The Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, give me the Steelers. They've looked good. I know Joe Flacco's in town, but dude, I saw a post. It was like for Thursday night football. It was a picture of Rodgers and Flacco, and it was like something about the Unks playing, and I'm like, man, they're definitely old to be getting that Unk status, I guess.
They are old as fuck. Sunday morning football. The LA Rams take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me the Rams, dude. Fuck the Jaguars.
Taking the Jags in London because it's their second home.
Yeah. The New Orleans Saints take on the Chicago Bears. Give me the Bears.
Give me the Bears.
The Miami Dolphins take on the Cleveland Browns. Give me the Browns. Do it. I know you want to do it.
I'm gonna take the Browns.
Pussy.
I'm gonna
take the Bears. Take Miami.
Dylan Gabriel has not, like, the thing with Dylan Gabriel is he hasn't played bad yet. Like, he's looked like it's not been winning. Like, he hasn't won clearly, but like it's not like he's throwing 2 or 3 picks a game and shit in the bed. You know, like he's played decent. So I think with that defense, they can definitely beat Miami.
The New England Patriots take on the Tennessee Titans. Give me the Pats.
Give me New England.
LV. Las Vegas Raiders take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
I am taking the Chiefs at home.
The Philadelphia Eagles take on the Minnesota Vikings. Give me the EAGLES. Go fuck the Eagles, dude. Let's go Minnesota.
I'm gonna take the Eagles. I'll be at this game, guys. My wife surprised me with tickets for my early birthday present, so we'll be at the game in like section 303 or something, 34 or whatever. I don't fucking know. But like I said earlier in this pod, if Quinion Mitchell does not play, I'm gonna have a rough fucking time. It's gonna be sad. But give me the Eagles.
The Carolina Panthers take on the New York Jets. And give me the Jets. They're going to get their first win here.
Without their wide receiver one, with a terrible offensive line, with a quarterback that threw for 45 yards in a game.
Trust. Everyone says get rid of Justin Fields. You heard it here first.
Hold on. I wanna pull something up real quick before we move on from this.
You can tell me anything you want about his stats, anything.
No, I'm not even gonna do that. I want to see. Hold on.
What the money line is on that?
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
This is bullshit. They have the Jets plus 1.5, but it's a minus 102 odds, so they don't even know who's gonna fucking really win the game per se, because it's minus 116 for the Panthers, but it's minus 102 for the Jets. These people, this is what I hate about sports betting sometimes. They're bastards. It should be, the Jets should be plus 200 at least.
But they're not, though.
Give me the Panthers.
Pussy. The New York Giants take on the Denver Broncos. Give me the Broncos.
Give me Denver at home.
Indianapolis Colts take on the LA Chargers. Give me Chargers. Fuck the Colts. Take the Colts, bitch. Do it. I know you want
the Colts. I'm going to take the Colts. Jonathan Taylor has been so good, and the Chargers still just injury galore, man.
I don't care. The Chargers are going to win this game. The Washington Commanders take on the Dallas Cowboys. Give me Washington. But I don't feel good about it.
I'm taking Dallas at home. They just had a tight loss to the Panthers.
This is going to be a week where either the gap gets really far or I close that gap.
Pretty much right on par.
The Green Bay Packers take on the Arizona Cardinals. Give me Green Bay.
Yeah, I'll take the Packers.
Atlanta Falcons take on the San Francisco 49ers. Give me Atlanta, baby. You're going to take the 49ers,
no, aren't you? I'm taking the Falcons, but it's a very sweaty, shaky Falcons pick.
It is not one I wanted to do, but it's man. All right, 2 Monday night. So we always have 9 o'clock games and 2 Monday night football games, which is fucking wild. What the NFL's come to, but
yeah, okay, I remember days when like Monday, like 2 doubleheaders stopped after like week 4, and then we went to normal 1 Monday night game. Like what?
Remember once we had football, Monday, Tuesday. I think one got pushed to Wednesday, and then there was Thursday, and then Sunday. Do you remember that year, the COVID year?
I think we have football every day of the week besides Tuesday this year. Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, crazy shit.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Detroit Lions. Give me Detroit. You want to take Tampa, dude? Do it.
I'm taking the Lions. I'm taking the Lions.
And then this will be the real testimony. The Houston Texans take on the Seattle Seahawks. Give me Seattle.
I'm taking Seattle too. I wanted to take the Texans, man, but fuck, dude, their offensive line's so bad, and Seattle's just all put together. Yeah, no, that Eagles Minnesota game is going to be pretty. I'm excited to go. We're gonna go up Saturday and meet Milton and Taylor and have dinner with them, and then go to the game and then drive back after. I haven't been to the new stadium. The last time I was at a Vikings game was their old stadium. So.
It's nice, Kenny. You'll have a good time there. It's really, really, really nice. It'll suck that you'll have to see your Eagles lose, but that's a price you have to
I'm
be
really
willing to pay.
banking on JJ McCarthy not playing like so much. I'd rather see Carson Wentz play because
Here's the thing: I want JJ McCarthy to play, and I want him to beat your fucking ass, so that way JJ's daddy. That's all I want.
see, but
JJ's
the
daddy.
Carson Wentz versus Eagles because I don't Carson Wentz I don't think has played the Eagles yet since he well yeah I don't think
Yeah, he
he's
has.
no
He's a Washington Commander.
but but I mean um
He's played him.
but like I guess he was on the Super Bowl team or the last year was with the Chiefs so I guess what I'm saying is he technically lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl so like I'd like to see him play. Plus, I'm also a big Wentz fan, so I like to see him play. Fuck, I went to a goddamn Colts Seahawks game just so I could watch Wentz play Russ one year. You know, like I like those guys at quarterbacks. But um,
You were a Russell Wilson fanboy, dude, for
hey,
a
he
while.
had a good 10-year run. All right, and it's not
He
been
did.
good after. But I liked Russ. Russ and Eckler were my two those were my guys.
You did love Eckler, dude. You
Dude,
really
I
did love
fucking loved
Eckler.
Eckler. Now it's Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's my probably my quarterback guy, and then Malik Neighbors probably my wide receiver that I'm big on. But uh,
Mine's by far Baker Mayfield. I fucking love Baker Mayfield. And oh God, well, I mean, obviously like JJ. I love JJ, but if I couldn't pick JJ, probably got to be probably Bijan, dude. I fucking love me some Bijan.
see, like if you have to go for your team, clearly like I'm a bit. I'm not even like what's crazy about the Eagles is like I'm not even at like my favorite Eagle right now is isn't even like our core offense. You know, like it's not even like give me some fucking Cooper DeJean, man. Give me some Reed Blankenship. Like that's what I fucking love. But if I had to go offensive player, my favorite offensive player is probably Saquon. Just it's that hard. Lane
Oh, Devontae Smith by far, dude.
Lane Lane
I
Johnson's
I
another
love
good
me
one.
some Devontae Smith. Never
The
had him in fantasy because I don't like to touch Eagles players with a 10-foot pole. But
the Vikings. I like Hawkinson.
eh, you like Iowa, dude? You remember Iowa fan girl?
Yeah. Carson Wentz clearly, since he's currently at Vikings. Fuck both the JJs. All right. Um, yeah. Aaron Jones, I guess, but he's on IR. So, dude,
If we have a winning record this year, I'll buy a JJ McCarthy jersey.
if we have a winning record, I'm not gonna do that. So, I don't know. I think the other thing too is since our teams are playing, we gotta come up with a friendly bet. So we'll figure that out as we go. Just something a little small, but all right. Well, I'm not drinking all this because I poured way more much rum than here than I thought I did. Uh,
Let's see.
dude, there's no way. There's no fucking way. I
Go be drunk and go hang out with your kids.
I, I thanks for joining in. Dude, this is like our shortest podcast we've had fucking all year, which I feel like we've been on here for a while, but we had good conversation, good topics, good cock.
We did.
Thank you for all that joined. I know there's only a couple of you, but again, that's what we want. That's why we started doing the live. One of the reasons why we started doing live stream is to get that interaction while we're doing it. Make sure to follow us on YouTube. I guess you're on YouTube now. Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, X,
Literally
Facebook.
anywhere you get your
Not
podcasting.
Apple Music. Not Apple Music. Go Eagles. Cheers. Fuck the Vikings because they're not going to play Carson Wentz.